How's it going, guys? And welcome back to BL3's Forgotten, the series where I take a look at underused and not often talked about pieces of gear to determine whether or not they deserve to be remembered within the modern meta of the game or should be left behind and forgotten. And today we are taking a look at the Ion Cannon. If you'd like to farm the Ion Cannon for yourself, you're going to want to fast travel over to Jack's Secret within the Handsome Jackpot and make your way all the way through to the end, where you'll find a save station right in front of the arena where you fight Fabricator Mark II. Of course, kill Fabricator to get yourself an Ion Cannon, which has a 100% drop chance. The Ion Cannon is a legendary Vladof launcher, able to roll in any of the elements, and firing 1 to 2 projectiles per shot, costing 6 to 7 ammo per shot respectively. The Ion Cannon simply fires out a single rocket, which deals splash damage of course. However, it can be charged for up to around 4 seconds, which will increase the damage of that projectile up to 120%. The Ion Cannon only ever received one change, having the base reload speed reduced to 5 seconds and being made to consume at least 6 ammo per shot. As many of you that were around back when the Ion Cannon released will remember, this thing was pretty much the Kickcharger before the Kickcharger. This was the bossing rocket launcher, able to one-tap just a majority of things as it had pretty much the highest damage potential out of anything in the game at the time. Almost immediately after the ammo consumption nerf, this thing's popularity dropped off a fucking cliff. However, it was still used, as for quite some time even after this nerf, it was still just a very strong option and still one of the best options for bossing. It was just much harder to use outside of bossing. But now in the modern day, we have so many options for rocket launchers, and we even have the Kickcharger, which is pretty much the same fucking thing as the Ion Cannon. So just for the fun of it, let's compare these two. A fully charged Ion Cannon shot does about 690,000 for 6 launcher ammo and a 4-second charge up time. The Kickcharger is not only 1 ammo per shot, not only has a higher base damage, not only has a faster projectile speed, not only can avoid charging by sliding, but to top that all off, it is a 300% bonus damage when charged up for a total of 1.4 million damage. Just to be clear here, the Ion Cannon was not just killed. No. Much like Avril Lavigne, it was fucking murdered and replaced by a clone. Now, when we come to the ×2 variant of the Ion Cannon, which I do believe is just overall the better option, it does bring the damage more in line with the Kickcharger, also coming out to be around 1.4 million damage when charged. But along with that, it does actually make the ammo efficiency technically better, as where with the ×1, it is 1 projectile for 6 ammo. That is technically more expensive than 2 projectiles for 7 ammo, where each projectile is really only 3.5 ammo per shot in that case. Each trigger pull is more expensive, but you are getting more for your rocket ammo. Now, does doing the same, if not maybe slightly more damage than a Kickcharger, make it better though? No, not really. There's still so many fucking drawbacks when comparing these two, which I don't like usually comparing weapons to similar weapons in these videos. However, sometimes it is necessary, as the weapons are practically fucking identical, and in this case, they are literally the same gun. One of them just has way more benefits over the other. But that will do it for the comparisons. Let's talk about actually how the Ion Cannon performs itself. And honestly, it is still pretty fucking good. Both 1x and 2x will still one-tap plenty of shit, bosses and mobs alike. Though that being said, it is practically impossible for mobbing, just because of that ammo consumption. I don't know if there's any way to upkeep that ammo without just constantly slamming with a cut-purse launch pad. But to be fair, that's not really what the point of this weapon is. High ammo cost, slow firing, single target is perhaps the least desirable set of words when it comes to mobbing. However, again, if you do have enough ammo sustain somehow to use this thing, you definitely can, as that damage is pretty fucking solid. Along with that though, it is also just kind of fun to slap a fucking enemy in the face with a big ass rocket. It's just not very efficient to do so. Bossing is of course where the Ion Cannon shines though, and while it is really just a weaker Kickcharger, a weaker Kickcharger is still fucking busted as all hell and will make quick work of a large majority of bosses. Now, I touched on it briefly, but the Ion Cannon does have a slower projectile speed than the Kickcharger. And while this can make it more frustrating to hit shots at times, the slower projectile speed honestly makes the Ion Cannon so much more satisfying to use. The sound of firing the gun followed by a brief delay until the massive fucking crunch of it connecting just hits so fucking good. And honestly, it almost makes all the drawbacks worth it. Overall though, the Ion Cannon is just a weaker version of the Kickcharger. Common comically so. These things are practically the exact same weapon, one of them is just substantially more power crept. If you really just cannot be fucked to run arms race for a Kickcharger, then I suppose the ion cannon is for you. Otherwise, it really is just a testament to the fact that power creep knows no limits. Once again, Gearbox proves that not even broken weapons are safe from becoming irrelevant. Though honestly, I personally way prefer using the ion cannon because of how much more fun it is, and also it does feel a little bit more balanced. It's just incredibly difficult to ever justify using it over a Kickcharger. But that's gonna about do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that. Down in the description will be a link to my Twitch channel where I'll be live right after this video goes up, and just below that is a link to my Discord server where you can come and join and hang out. But with that all being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.